Click like and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. And welcome back to another episode of Social Climate. I'm your boy, Billy Cash, man. And on this episode right here, oh, man, we're talking about something gruesome, man. And something near and dear to my heart because I am an animal lover. I'm a dog lover. And this story is about pit bulls attacking their owner, mauling a 22-year-old woman to death from Goochland, Virginia. Man, I hate that these dogs keep getting a bad name, and I hate that this woman lost her life, but this social climate, and we gotta talk about it. This podcast is brought to you by niggas who are generally concerned with most of the dumb shit that's going on right now. By the way, I'm your host, Billy Cash, aka Cole, and welcome to Social Climate. All right, let me tell you who you're looking at. You're looking at 22-year-old Bethany Stevens of Virginia, a young, beautiful lady taken away from us too early. All of her friends said that she had such a good, caring nature about herself, that she would stop whatever she was doing to help a friend or a family member out. And she also loved dogs. She also raised pit bull puppies until they were grown. She would even let the dogs sleep with her at night. And by me being a former pit bull owner, rarely does a dog attack their owner. That seems a little suspicious to me. But anyway, upon walking the dogs in the woods one day, it seems that she got mauled by the dogs, and her father discovered her body in the woods, and it looks like the dogs were trying to protect the body. This story is strange, but we finna watch some video on this, and I'm coming back. Social Climate.
Deputies in Goochland are investigating after they say a woman found dead in the woods last night was mauled to death by her own dogs.
Our Candace Burns is here to tell us who the victim is and what else investigators are saying. Candace.
Oh, this is very disturbing, Rob. Today, the Goochland County Sheriff identified the victim as 22-year-old Bethany Stevens of Glen Allen. Her body was found in the woods off Mannequin Road last night. Deputies say Stevens' father called 911 shortly after 8 o'clock when he went looking for his daughter in an area where she often walked her dogs. He found the dogs in the woods, and he told the sheriff's office the dogs appeared to be guarding his daughter's body. Deputies arrived and spent an hour to about an hour and a half trying to catch the dogs. The sheriff described the dogs as pit bulls.
The victim had defensive wounds on her hands and arms trying to keep the dogs away from her, which would be consistent with being attacked while she was still alive. It appears that the first traumatic injury to her was to her throat and face area. There were no strangulation marks. The victim had puncture wounds in the skull, and this was not a homicide.
We also talked to a friend of the victim who is in shock about her death.
She did everything for everybody. She never thought of herself first. It was always everybody else. No matter how much weight she had on her shoulders, she pretended it didn't matter.
The dogs are with Goochland Animal Control now, and the sheriff's office will pursue euthanization.
This has to be a very heart-wrenching thing, man, for a father to find your daughter in the woods, gruesomely mauled like this by animals that you've raised from birth to adult doghood. It's terrible. But me, I'm just of the firm belief that a dog wouldn't attack its owner. You know, this investigation should be ongoing. Now, even though the dogs were very bigger than her, the dogs weighed like 110 pounds apiece, and she weighed about the same amount as the dogs. And she was walking multiple dogs. So, but I'm thinking that it had to be like maybe a pack of coyotes or something. It was something that struck fear in the dog to make them want to attack like this. Was she walking the dogs alone? Who knows? This story will be ongoing, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the investigation, man. Because this woman seems, when I look at all of her pictures, she seems to be a strong dog lover. She had faith in those dogs. So we're going to see how this unfolds. And right now, man, hey, we're going to send some prayers up to the Stevens family, man. I hate that you lost someone so young. 22, she had a whole life ahead of her, man. And in this social climate, man, it's just a strange turn of events out here, bro. R.I.P. Bethany Stevens. We out. Click like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. Yeah.